Hey everyone, Nicholas here, and I wanted to make a video specifically for those of you with PUA claims and the upcoming work search requirements that are coming up this Sunday, July 11th. So you guys are actually in really good shape. You guys have some good news I'm going to share with you in just a second about your work search activities. It's going to be pretty easy, but there's also something else that I really want you to pay attention to before this upcoming Sunday, and that's this Cal job situation. Now look, here's how it goes. PUA claimants are not required to register for Cal jobs per EDD. I'm telling you guys, don't listen to that advice, and here's why. They're stating that regular UI must register with Cal jobs after July 11th. So that means anybody before July 11th doesn't need to register. But just like I just got done telling the regular UI folks, don't believe it. Look, this is going to be potentially a major glitch in their system, all right? So this computer system is going to look at all these claims before July 11th and after July 11th, and the next thing you know, it says anybody that has claims before July 11th, PUA or regular, if you haven't registered with Cal Jobs, it starts putting up a massive flag. Everybody moves to pending, nobody's getting their payments, and all hell breaks loose. Let's not have that happen. So if you have a PUA claim, even though you aren't required to do so, my recommendation is this: register for Cal Jobs, get your resume uploaded. Just take care of this before Sunday. I don't want you guys to go into a pending situation where your payments are impacted, okay? All right, the next thing I think is really good news is this. Look, the work search requirements are super simple. Whether you're regular UI or PUA, you only have to do one activity per week, all right? You don't have to submit documentation. They're going off of, they're going off of your word. You do need to press yes every time that you have to certify for those benefits. And it looks like that's going to be in a 2-week period, okay? But here's the good news. If you're in my shoes where you're a PUA business, you don't think it's going to come back after September 4th, right? You just don't think that it's going to, you're going to be able to get that revenue back. And you want to do work search requirements in the meantime in an easier way, right? You guys have the same ability, and this is directly per EDD. You can do regular UI work search requirements, which are also super easy. These include looking for jobs, looking online for how to build up your resume, how to do a better interview, right? Maybe you want to apply for jobs on Cal Jobs. Maybe you want to apply for jobs on Indeed. You want to go to a networking event, to potentially find a job. Maybe you want to change your career. You don't want to do your self-employed business anymore. Whatever those reasons are, that whole aspect for regular UI work search activities, those are totally available to you. So if you have any questions on that, check out my other video. I just posted it, and you can apply it the same way there. So look, again, we covered this basis, right? I want you to apply for Cal Jobs before this Sunday. When you guys are going through and you're hitting these bi-weekly certifications, you're going to click yes, that you're absolutely looking for work, okay? Because if you click no, what they're going to flag your account, all right? And that flag in your account will result in you getting A, being pending, B, not getting paid, C, you're going to have to call in and find out what's going on there, which you guys know how difficult that is. And then potentially you may have to wait for a phone interview. All right. And those phone interviews can take 6 to 13 weeks. Guys, that's completely avoidable. All right. So now really quick, I'm going to show you what the specific PUA work search activities that EDD has shared out. And let's take a look at those right now. So they're specifically stating that engaging in any one of these activities each week can help you meet work search requirements for the benefits you're requesting that week. These include rebuilding your business, efforts to get new or additional clients, marketing your business, reviewing current contracts, or researching, preparing, or submitting a bid on a new contract. Additionally, you can attend networking events, participate in relevant workshops, efforts to expand your business beyond services that you typically perform. You can participate in training, including enrolling in a training or education course that will help your business but doesn't interfere with your ability to return to full-time self-employment. If you're an independent contractor who is available for work or performed work on an online platform, you can establish an account on another online platform to search for suitable work. Okay, so this is pretty simple, right? Let's say that you're an Uber driver. You can, go and work for Uber Eats. You could go work for DoorDash. You could go work for Lyft. These are all qualifying events that would help you do that one work search activity per week between July 11th and September 4th when benefits end. So guys, those are the PUA specific requirements, all right? Now, like I'm about to show you here, it literally states right here, if you no longer want to continue self-employment, or were previously employed but not eligible for regular unemployment benefits. Complete a work search activity for people receiving regular unemployment benefits to meet eligibility requirements. So that's a bunch of $6 words stating this. If you want to look for work and you don't think that you want to continue to do this PUA search activities, you can apply for jobs, you can brush up your interviews, you can look on YouTube on how to create a better resume, create a better cover letter. All of those things are available to you, and you only have to do one of those a week. Now, look, this is my personal recommendation on how I think you guys ought to consider doing it because it's really easy. Well, the reason that it's easy is because guess what? You do need to keep a record. While you don't have to submit documentation, you need to have that documentation in case they call you and ask to see what activities you've done between July 11th and September 4th. The way that I'm doing this that I found easiest for me is because I am looking for work. Okay. I'm looking to be employed. I want to have a smooth transition between benefits stopping on September 4th and I want to have my job lined up before then. I'm applying for 3 to 4 jobs a week on Cal Jobs or Indeed. Okay. That's just how I'm doing it. And the reason I'm doing it in those locations is because it's really easy for me to take a screenshot of all the job applications that I've done and it shows it by date. Okay. So if they ever ask me, hey, show me your work search activity, I'm going to go grab that screenshot. I'm going to upload that to them. And my interviewer is going to be, okay, good job. You've applied for jobs. I see that you've been doing this every week. And I've spent like 3 minutes of my time doing it. I didn't have to write it down in all these different notebooks. I didn't have it in all these different files on my computer. It's all in one central place. And I know it's going to meet the requirements every single week. And it's going to set me up for success once benefits end on September 4th. The last thing I want to cover here is this. There are some very, very small exemptions for those of you with PUA claims. And I'm going to go through those. But before I do that, guys, look, the exemptions are an ability for you to say no instead of yes on these biweekly certifications, whether or not you're looking for work. So perhaps you fall into a situation where you have a PUA exemption where you don't need to be searching for work. I'm telling you guys right now, just like I'm telling the regular UI folks, do not press no. If you have an exemption for your PUA claim, do not press no. The reason being is this. What that's going to do is that's going to create a flag in the system. Okay, the computer system is going to flag your claim. It's going to flip it to pending. You're going to stop having your payments, and then you're going to have to wait to find out what's going on. Maybe you got a call, or even worse, you find out that, oh, you have to wait for a phone interview while they review why you're not searching for work. And that phone interview can take 6 to 13 weeks right now. There's no reason to be caught in that trap, okay? What I'm recommending is this. Even if you think that you are eligible for an exemption to not do work search activities, and there's not many here for PUA, I'm still telling you, save yourself the trouble, save yourself the hassle. Just press yes and do some basic work searches every single week. Okay, that can be simple, like I said, looking up a YouTube video on how to create a better resume, applying for a job on Cal Jobs, going to a networking event where you talk to some people about, potentially looking for some new work, whatever it is. Document it, have it in one place, and you guys will be good to go and you won't have stop payments. All right, so let's take a look at what that exemption is right now. All right, so they state here, importantly, depending on what you put as your pandemic-related reason for continued unemployment when certifying for benefits each week, you may not be available for work and will be exempt from the work search requirement for the week. For example, if you provide primary care for a child unable to attend school due to the COVID-19 health emergency. Okay, guys, this might be where you're at. Maybe your child you have to take care of, and I understand that you can't look for work because the child is at home with you. However, do not press no on that certification. I'm telling you, if you want your benefits to keep coming, press yes and do a simple work search activity. I've already covered all those bases. That way you don't get stuck in pending. That way your payments keep coming and you're not stuck in limbo for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Okay, so look, there's another thing coming up this weekend on July 10th, and I'm going to make another video about this. And this is a quarter benefit year-end cycling, okay? This happened back in April. And what happened in April is that once that quarter benefit year turned over, there's a huge number of people that were impacted, okay, based off that review that EDD does. And a lot of people found themselves in a situation where their cases were pending. So there's a couple things coming up this weekend, right? We've got the quarter benefit year review. We've got this work search requirement coming up on July 11th. And look, I'm saying that there's a potential, and hopefully not, that there's going to be a lot of pending cases starting next week. Now, look, guys, I hope you know if your case is pending and you haven't seen any traction in 2 days, you need to call EDD customer service. You've got to do it. I'm going to put some demos on the back end of this video. I'm going to show you how to call for free. It works about 50% of the time last time I tested it, and that's great news. But look, if you're tired of calling and you just want your time back, and what is your time worth, right? I'm going to show you a paid service that works well, that guarantees that gets you connected every single time so you can reach an agent to get that pending status lifted, get that glitch fixed, whatever the case may be. Talk to a tier 2 rep so they can get into the real deep nitty-gritty stuff that might be going on with your claim. All right. With that said, thanks a lot for watching. Continue to like and subscribe and help me grow this channel. I really appreciate all this, and your feedback and your comments are great. I hope to answer those as fast as I can. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you watching. We'll talk soon. Here's a little trick to call someone quickly, although it's still very slow. So dial 833-978-2511. Hit 1 for English, and about 1 minute and 20 seconds later, you're going to hit 132 to navigate through the menu very quickly. 99 times out of 100, they're just going to say, "Thank you for calling. We're too busy to take your call," and then they're going to hang up on you. Just redial again and again and again. Now, you'll always be able to use this number over and over again for free, but I'm going to show you a paid version that helps out a lot. All right, guys, so we're going to go to claimer.com. First thing you'll do is enter in your phone number, including the zip code. The next thing is go ahead and select California from the scroll down list. Now that you've done that, press the Call Now button. This next screen is very simple. You'll enter your name, your email, and all of your card information. Press the green Pay button to move on. Now you're going to get a success message. This success message will let you know that you should be receiving a call from 800-300-5616. All right, now that you've received this phone number, answer it and stay on hold. This is your callback from EDD. Do not use their hold feature, all right? They will disconnect you. Stay on the line until an EDD rep picks up.